Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me points back. So I will do my honest review of this year's 63rd the Grammys annual 2021. It was reviewed and hosted by Trevor Noah. So I'll talk to you guys about my favorite performances and who won and my overall conclusions of this year's award show. So Harry Styles, he performed. Billie Eilish performed. Her performance was one of my favorites. For country rock band, The Hive, they performed. Best New Artist, Megan Thee Stallion, she won that. Record of the Year. The performances by Black Puma's performance, which their performance was my favorite. The Baby featuring Rockstar, they performed. Bad Bunny, he performed. Dua Lipa, she performed. Don't Start Now and her other songs. Her performance throughout the entire show was one of my favorites, hands down. And also the Big performed as well. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, they performed Leave the Door Open, and from their album Silk Sonic. One of my favorite performances as well. Let's see. Best Country Album, Miranda Lambert, she won that award. Taylor Swift, she slayed with her performance. Best Pop Solo, Harry Styles won that. There was a Little Richard tribute. They did a pretty good job. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, hands down, they slayed. Lionel Richie, he performed, and there was a tribute to the artists that passed away. So that was cool. So their legacies will live on forever. Country singer, Mickey Guyton, she performed. She slayed. I gotta listen to her music. I gotta look into her because she really shut the stage down, hands down, period. Miranda Lambert, she performed, and she did her thing. Let's see. There were some other country singers that performed. For best melodic rap performance, Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, they won that. And let's see, for best Latin pop or artist, Bad Bunny, she won that. Song of the Year, her, she won that for I Can't Breathe. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B performed their hit songs, they all slayed, period. Best rap song, Megan Thee Stallion, she won that. Savage featuring Beyonce. Post Malone, he performed Hollywood Bleeding. For best pop visual album, Dua Lipa, she did her thing. For best R&B soul performance, Beyonce won that. Doja Cat, hands down, she slayed with her performance. She's pretty much one like the real high energy entertainment of her generation. She can rap, she can sing, she can dance, period, on point. She slayed. I'm starting to feel her music more. Album of the Year, Taylor Swift, she won. BTS performance, they slayed. Roddy Ricch performance, he did a pretty good job. Record of the Year, Billie Eilish won that. So basically, I just wanted to just stay concise because I didn't want to, go too much too far. Now, overall, here are my honest thoughts and opinions of this year's award show. And like I said, there's no surprise because these award shows, I watch them. But the Grammys this year, I will give it a 5 out of 10. It's really like this, we know music and, like I said, politics go hand in hand. But what's really disappointing? The R&B category, because I had saw Jhené Aiko. I know Jhené Aiko, she did an album last year, and Brandy got an album called B7. So Brandy should have performed. Jhené Aiko should have performed. Chloe and Halle released their sophomore album this year called, let me see. No, it was last year. Ungodly Hour came out last year. But see, that's the thing. It's like some of the talented artists, they really brought the A game because the performances like Dua Lipa, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, Dua Lipa, they really caught my attention. So that's not the issue. The issue is I see how the Grammys for years, they have been biased towards, some artists' work. And unfortunately, some of the songs that won, not all of them, but some of the songs that won, they were mediocre. And I think that sometimes it happens. Mediocre songs, I mean, they do get a lot of airplay, they do get a lot of promotion. But it's so sad because it's gotten to a point where it's like, even when it comes to like R&B and hip hop and rap. Now, like I said in my last video, check out my video about what happened to hip hop. But see, this is why now, music right now, this is where it's at right now. But I don't think it's going to be like this forever. Because really, it's like this. People are going to buy what they buy, and that's fine. But there should have been more artists, especially like Brandy. I'm talking about Brandy. Brandy should have performed. Brandy should have performed. And I don't know, like I said, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but she got snubbed at B7. B7 and Janae Aiko's album Shalombo, both of them should have performed, you know. And I think what's really sad too, when it comes to like that R&B, soul, and hip hop, it's like, this is why, unfortunately, sometimes the Grammys don't really acknowledge like real R&B, real hip hop, because if it's not mainstream enough, or if it doesn't have that certain mainstream appeal, they'll, you know, unfortunately get subbed. But I feel like it's no surprise because the Grammys is rigged at times anyway. But I think that it was okay for this year. I did enjoy the performances that were out. I think I do, and I really did like how the people that I mentioned, they stepped it up with like the theatrics, the stage presence, the performance. They were live on point, singing and dancing. So that was really, really nice. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think Dua Lipa and Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and Cardi B, they did their thing, and I like how, especially with Dua Lipa too, she definitely in the pop dance era of music, her sound, she reminds me of like, you know how like the 80s dance like artists, like she has more like that nostalgia where it's like, oh okay, I can sing and dance, but it's more fun. And then Doja Cat, I gotta listen to her music more because she can rap and sing, but she can really sing and dance at the same time. That girl, she got some moves. Like she's really into like singing and dancing. That's why I like when artists, they're able to like move and they're just able to really captivate an audience. Whereas you can see the artist development has really, really kicked into her as well. Megan Thee Stallion, she stepped it up. I love Megan Thee Stallion. Like I love everything about like her artistry too. And like I said, I think that she has like the best in both worlds of like that hip hop rap and more of like that nostalgia to it. Cardi B, she did her thing. Cardi B's performance is pretty dope. I like how she was moving and, you know, she was putting in the effort, you know what I'm saying? So I can really tell that she has really stepped her game up. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, you already know hands down they slayed, period. They were singing their behinds off, they were getting into the groove, they were bringing back like that 70s style, like the R&B and soul music. But overall, the ones that really put in the work, I really enjoyed their, you know, sound nostalgia. Now, going back to this award show thing, and I really think that it's going to change. But we need to see more like award shows in the R&B world, in the hip hop world. Because I have to be honest, I don't really think it's going to change any kind of time soon unless people make changes and allow like R&B artists, hip hop artists to have their own platforms, to have their own music award shows. Because mainstream award shows like the Grammys, you know, they do acknowledge some black artists and some like artists of color making music, but it's just not enough. It's not enough diversity. I would have liked to see Brandy perform. I would have liked to see Janae Aiko perform, Chloe and Halle perform. And you know, like I said, I feel like that shows you right there that the Grammys, they just used to, it's a certain, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, but I feel like, you know, it is pretty stagnant at this point. But like I said, I think it was an okay show. I did notice, like say, you know, this COVID, different scenery and different things for artists to adjust. But overall, it was okay for this year. It wasn't like spectacular, but the artists that really caught my attention with their stage presence, they brought their A game. So congratulations to everyone who won their awards. So with that being said, guys, I give the award show a 5 out of 10. So please, guys, let me know down below your thoughts and your opinions Share your thoughts and opinions. Stay tuned on next episode. Get Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on next episode. Get Since 92. Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace. Bye, girls. As in out. Super Saiyans out.